Um, so hello everyone. My name is Austin Adegoke, and I'm here today to teach us about SPSS. Now, as I see these flyers, you can see something there which says, "Do you need a professional or a researcher and data analysis?" So I am a data analyst, so whereby I help people to do their project work. But today I'll be discussing about SPSS, which is being interpreted as Statistical Package for the social sciences. So now, but before that, I want us to go to my YouTube channel. You can see Austin Concepts. So you just type Austin Concepts and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we're able to get amazing videos like this. So there are a lot of videos that I have uploaded on this YouTube channel. I can show you some of it. So I did video on graphic design, I did video on website design, and I also did video on research work. So just based on your field and you will get an amazing videos. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Now, like I said, so I'll be discussing on SPSS. Though there are several, let me say there are several software that we can use for analysis, for data analysis. But today I'll be discussing on SPSS. So once again, my name is Austin Adegoke, and I am the CEO of Austin Concepts. So Austin Concepts, and we deal with different kinds of work, different kinds of business services like graphic design, website design, research, data analysis, and printing, photocopy, editing, and so on and so forth. General printing at large. So let me just go to SPSS. Now, if you don't have your SPSS with you, you can just come to my dem so that you get the copy of this SPSS software from me. So I'm not going to charge you for that. So I will give you for free if only you subscribe to this channel. Now, I have my own SPSS with me on my laptop. Now, I open it. You firstly open it, then it will come to this place. You can see IBMS SPSS statistics. Just click OK. Just minimize it. So now, so this is the interface of SPSS. Like I said, this is the interface of SPSS, and it has two interface. We have data view and we have variable view. Can you see that? Data view and variable view. And there are several things that we can use SPSS for. Let me just go to my file. Okay, let me go to analyze. Can you see that? For report, for descriptive statistics, for tables, for comparisons, for general liner model, for mixed models, correlation, and so on and so forth. But today I will be discussing on what we should know as data analyst. Now, no, I said SPSS is for uh data analysis, like to analyze data. The question is, what is data? What is data? So we must firstly understand what data entails. So before we can say uh we want to make use of SPSS. So you must understand what data entails. And for this video, this will be introduction class. I said data is an individual pieces of fact recorded for the purpose of analysis. So data is an individual pieces of fact recorded for the purpose of analysis. Now I will explain this. There are several ways that you can get your data. You can get it through questionnaire, through interview, through one-on-one. In fact, you can use different kinds of the let me say of getting data. Probably if you don't want to use questionnaire, you can use anything. You can use Google form and so forth and so on. Now, and we have different kinds of data. We have primary data and secondary data. So you should know that as a layman understanding, as a layman, you should know that there are several kinds of data that we have. We have primary data and secondary data. So I'll be discussing on primary data and secondary data. So I will say that data and the one I call primary is like quantitative qualitative data. Like this one is like the data that how I call it, data that it has no quantity. We cannot measure it. So data they are in forms of words, like we are writing something, writing sentence, not something that you can measure that this one is 1, 2, 3. No, but it is a qualitative data. As for example now if you want to do a qualitative analysis, you can make use of a record. For example now I help someone to do project work and it is a qualitative analysis. So she got the information of the respondent through uh through rec through voice record. So he got the information through voice record. So when I now collected that those records and I have to listen to it and then jot down everything that they say in that record. So that is qualitative analysis. So you get it from them one on one and it can be recorded like it can be interview like what they say it is what you are writing down. So you didn't give them like this how to do this you need this you need that and probably you need this or you need that. No, and on this aspect, you don't need tool, don't need any tool to get this thing done. Like I said again, I said there's different types of data. Data you have qualitative data, which I said you don't have to in this aspect. You can just take the record of respondent through voice recording and so on and so forth. And second one is quantitative data. So quantitative data they are data that are expressed numerically. So that means it is numbered. So it has quantity. You can number it. For example, now if I said let me say how many, let me say the ages, yes. I said the ages of the child. Let's say from 10 to 14, from 15 to 19, from 19 to 24, and so on and so forth. So it is measured. So I can measure it. I can measure it. So that is what you should know about the types of data. Again, I said we have qualitative data which cannot be measured, and we have quantitative data which can be measured numerically. Now, how data is collected? If you ask me that how data is collected, data can be collected through primary data. You have primary data. That one is data that you collect one on one. So like you were the one that went to that probably let me use this as an example. Let me say effects of malaria on the children or on the children, let me say on the children of, let me say Ife North or on the children of Osun State. Now so and let me say I now formed a questionnaire just to get their information. Now this one, it is, I did this thing by myself, so it is not something that they've gotten the data already. So I have to go there and what, and get the data by myself. That one is what is called primary data. While secondary data, they are data that have been already collected by someone before. So I said this data, it is sourced from somewhere. So you were not the one that collected the data. So data was collected by someone else. So you just make use of what, of the data. Just input into your SPSS, and then you are done. So but for us to have better understanding, it is better for us uh to make use of primary data so that we learn, we learn. So now let me just okay, let me just continue, and then let me just stop at variables. Now as we discuss data, we discuss types of data, and we discuss how data is being collected. And I want to discuss variables. So we have two different kinds of variables that everyone knows. Say we have primary, we have independent variable and dependent variable. Now independent variable, so they are variable that did not depend on another. So they did not depend on what, on another. While dependent variable, they are variable that depend on another. For example now, I said effects of biology education on secondary school students in Ife North, Osun State. So what I'm saying is, I'm saying without secondary school there won't be what, biology. So if we didn't have secondary school, there won't be anything called what, biology. Nobody will what, will do biology. So we must have how do I call it, we must have students before we can give them what, biology. So which means biology depend on what, on students. So students now, they are like independent, while biology is dependent, depend on students. Say effects of biology education on, so it depend on what, on students. And on this sense of variables, we have hidden variables. There are some variables that they will not, like, you not even see them while uh you are getting your topic, your proposed topic. That even it is when you are working that you now know that there is this topic, I mean there is this variable in your work. So let me just stop here for today, I mean on this video, so that by next video I'll be able to continue from where I stopped. So thank you everyone. Like I said once again, just go to my YouTube channel, just subscribe, just type Austin concept. Like I said, this is the first video on SPSS. Like I told us, I said SPSS is a statistical package for the social sciences, which is used for the analysis of data. Analysis of what, of data. And I told us that data is the individual pieces of facts recorded, for a certain task, for a particular purpose. Just go to my YouTube channel and then just subscribe to Austin Concept. So thank you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So and you can just go to my uh how do I call it, Facebook as well, just as you can see it here. Facebook Austin Concept, YouTube Austin Concept, Instagram Austin Concept. And if you have anything that you want to ask me, you can just type it on, just send me email on Austin Concept AGICT Enterprise at gmail.com. So thank you everyone. We meet in the next